514, we're just talking about the OU Alabama game this Saturday
it is
in Norman.
It's coming up.
Yeah, they're saying Alabama fans are already in town.
They could possibly be in town. Last time they came, they started showing up on a Tuesday with their RVs. They're all piling in.
They have a huge fan base.
I know.
It makes sense.
Yeah.
It's a big game.
It's a huge game. I think Alabama is number 7. The numbers just came out last night, so they're number 7. If OU could do something, I mean,
okay, Jackson Arnold, get that arm going.
Let's go. Yeah. All right. Weather for the game. How are we going to be doing?
It's going to be nice and gorgeous November-like, above average for temperatures. So it'll be in the 50s for the game. OSU playing at home.
Yes.
So many things taking place this weekend, and the weather gets warmer than where we are right now,
for
sure. So we got this little spell where we get down pretty chilly, pretty cold actually. But I just want to show you where we are for November, because today is cold. Today ends this. But if we were to end November right now, guys, it would be the warmest November on record. Okay, the average, when you average up the lows and the highs, 57 degrees. It's wild. That is definitely, it would be historic, but we've got some colder weather headed our way. We'll probably end up in the top 10, though, for the warmest November. Now, today, we end a very long ongoing streak. It has been since April 2nd, since we've had a high less than 60 degrees. Today we'll be in the 50s for the first time. This is also record-breaking. The longest stretch with a high less than 60 was set back in the 1800s. We've gone 231 days, shattering records. But today we will see highs less than 60. In fact, our lows this morning are in the 30s. A light freeze going on in many areas. At Will Rogers, we're at 41, but the winds are out of the north, and it is definitely on the gusty side, 10, 15, 20-mile-an-hour gusts. So the wind chill feels like the 20s and low 30s. That's how we're starting. That Canadian air is filtering in, spinning around this area of low pressure, which, by the way, is dumping snow in the states to our north. The storm system out over the Pacific Northwest is just wild. We've been talking about that. The blizzard continues along the Cascade Mountain Range, and the heavy, heavy rain and the heavy, heavy snow, blinding snow. Power outages are in the hundreds of thousands. It's wild going on in Washington and Oregon. I'll show you that storm in a prettier view in just a minute. But across the metro, check it out. 38 for your Tuesday or Wednesday. It's Wednesday now. 38 degrees in Edmond, 38 in Wellston, 40 in McLeod, 40 in Lake Thunderbird, 38 in Tuttle, 36 in El Reno. We've got low 20s in the Panhandle. Lots of areas below freezing in the Northwest. And then we've got mainly 30s across central Oklahoma. But you have to factor in that breeze, because that's what you will feel. The wind chill is what it feels like to your skin, and how quickly that wind takes your body heat away. So 29 is the wind chill in Clinton, 26 in Sealing, Weatherford down to 24, 32 in Enid, 34 in Stillwater, Tecumseh 35. Feels like the mid-20s across western Oklahoma, down to 26 in Harmon County. It's just wild. We were tracking tornadoes 2 days ago in southwestern Oklahoma. Now your wind chill is down into the 20s. That's how wild weather is in Oklahoma. Highs today will be back in the lower and mid-50s, and with that north wind kind of gusty at times, it'll be a cold day. So 50s is what we're expecting. Again, you haven't felt a day this cold since April, so just be prepared. Make sure you do have the coat. It's been a while. We've got the storm system bringing that north wind, and we got a couple days where it will be this chilly, but sinking air is in place. And when you have sinking air, you don't have any cloud cover. Where they've got the cloud cover and the training, look at this cinnamon roll spinning out over the Pacific. Is that not amazing? Yeah, Robin says now she's hungry. You don't have to be a meteorologist to appreciate that. Look how gorgeous that is. It looks like a hurricane, but what it's doing is it's a river of moisture coming in with blinding snow, limited visibility across the mountain range in the Northwest. Now, what that storm does for Oklahoma, a piece of it, a part of it, shears off and comes to town later next week. In the meantime, it just sits there. We've got a ridge building it overhead. Our conditions get gorgeous over the next few days. Cold front comes in early next week, and behind that, we have a chance for some precip moving in Tuesday into Wednesday. Not locked in. Some data says this thing passes by dry, but we're cold enough to get some rain changing to snow. Gives us very chilly conditions for Thanksgiving. And then for Black Friday, we look dry and cold. Lows tonight will be back into the 30s. We'll see widespread 30s, another light freeze in the Northwest. Tomorrow, back into the 50s across the region, 60s down in southern Oklahoma. And your 9-day forecast, look at the sunshine over the next few days. Dry into the weekend. I told you we'd warm it up. Saturday, 65, close to records heading into the weekend, record highs before another cold front moves in. We're watching a wintry mix next week, guys, and pretty chilly, 30s in here and 40s for Thanksgiving. Back to you.